Hi, teachers. Are you spending too much time creating lesson materials like presentation, worksheets, or posters? What if I told you that you can create beautiful, engaging classroom resources in just a few minutes, even if you have zero design experience? In this webinar, I'll guide you step by step on how to use Canva, specifically designed for us educators. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to create your own lesson, worksheets, and visual materials, and even storybooks. Hello, I'm Christine, a teacher who believes that every educator can create engaging learning experiences with the right tools. And I believe an empowered teacher creates empowered learners. And creativity is where that empowerment begins. Before we dive into the tech, let's dive into our imaginations and answer this. If you had a superpower to help you in the classroom, what would it be? Would it be the ability to grade papers with a blink of an eye? Or telepathy to know if your students truly or actually understand the lesson? Tell us your name and where you're from. Then type in the chat box so we can hear all the amazing teachers here. Thank you for answering. But this is the question. How do you usually create your teaching materials right now? But let's be honest. Sometimes, as teachers, we feel like trying to start a fire with damp wood. We have the passion, but do we always have the right tools? We cannot talk empowerment without acknowledging our reality. Being an educator in Uganda comes with unique set of hurdles that teachers in other parts of the world might not fully grasp. The resource gap, the large class sizes. Many of us are balancing teaching loads with administrative tasks. And we are in that transition phase where the world is moving fast toward AI. We are often still fighting with slow internet or lack of design training. Canva is not here to replace your teaching. It is here to bridge these gaps. It is the superpower that helps you create world-class resources even when your time and budget are stretched thin. So the objectives of our session is first to understand the basics of Canva for education and its value in enhancing teaching and learning experiences. Second is to explore and utilize key Canva tools and features to create engaging instructional and assessment materials. And third is to apply Canva AI tools to design faster, generate content, and support creative lesson or story development. So first, what is Canva? Well, Canva is a free, user-friendly design platform that allows us to create presentation, worksheets, posters, and even with us, no design experience. For educators, Canva is more than just a tool. It is a way to make learning more visual, engaging, and accessible for students. But why Canva for teachers? As teachers, we often face challenges like limited time, large class sizes, and lack of materials. Canva help us save time through templates, create visually appealing lessons, improve student engagement, and in short, Canva help us work smarter, not harder. What includes in Canva? We can create millions of premium images, fonts, graphics, videos, animations, and templates with 60,000 plus of highly quality educational templates. You can also do background remover and other photo editing features in Canva and create presentations or lesson, add your voiceover, and send or share directly as a video link. And it's also a tool to assign this to your students. You can share and review work as an assignment for students to complete individually or collaboratively. Assign group work templates for project-based learning, completed in real time, both in person or remotely, and reviewing workflow and inbox for teachers to receive, comment upon with text or visual feedback, and return student work. Canva for education is a free gift to us. It gives you the pro features, millions of photos, stickers, and templates for $0. It is designed to work even on low bandwidth connections if you use the mobile app. And it's also COPPA and FERPA compliant. COPPA is Children Online Privacy Protection Act compliance. This is a worldwide compliance certificate. FERPA or Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act compliance. And this means this tool is safe for young children because their personal information is protected. It also means that student records are kept confidential and only authorized people can see them. So these are the Canva tools overview. There are so many Canva tools that you can use in your design. So to create a design, this is the toolbox where you can see you're the artist, but you just need to know how to drag and drop presentations that pop. You can stop using bullet points or use Canvas magic animations to make your diagrams move. You can also do printable posters, design poster in Canva, flyer, Instagram, a document, a landscape video, or even a whiteboard. Use the shapes and line tools to create matching games, fill in the blanks, and certificates of merit to reward your top students. These are the different tools in Canva. You can do your presentation. There's so many templates to choose from. You can also do your communication tool in Instagram and Facebook for your posting of images. You can remove an image or background and like a video backgrounds like a pro. Design tarpaulin for all occasions, either it's baptismal, a school activity, or even birthdays. And make learning materials in minutes. There are templates that you can use from even in science, in math, in English, or that is free. You can use or edit it like if as if it's yours. There's also different graphic designs that you can use from, and you can also edit in your cell phone. You can redesign or resize the design in one click. And you can skip the blank page and use ready-made templates. There are so many templates to choose from. So when designing, we don't need to be artists. We just need clarity. So always remember, keep it simple, use readable fonts, balance colors, avoid clutter. You know, good design supports learning. It should never distract from it. So let's go now to the most exciting part, which is Canva AI. So you know now the basics of Canva. Let's move to something exciting, which is creating a storybook using Canva AI. With tools like Magic Write and AI design suggestion, teachers can generate lesson content quickly. You can do your lesson plans there. Just type in the topic and what subject, what grade level is it, and the Canva AI will do something, a lesson for you. You can create ideas for activities, simplify complex topics for students, and AI becomes our creative assistant in teaching. So this is where Canva AI you can is is located in the Canva suite. So there is a classwork, there are different projects, templates, print shop, yeah, and this is Canva AI. You can create student activities here in Canva AI, design, image, or code. Yes, there's a code. If you're into coding, there's also a video clip if you want to design a video clip. In Canva AI, you could use different tools, or you could use any AI platform such as ChatGPT, Gemini AI, Claude AI, and then you can create images using Canva AI. And once your storybook is complete, you could publish it in hazin.com. So just to create a storybook, let's start with the content. And then here you can type your prompt and then generate, and Canva will create a story for you instantly. So here is an example. So here is a storybook that uses Canva. So how is it started? First, I use a different platform like ChatGPT, and then I get a prompt, write a short story for 6 to 8 years age group and must include a little girl, forest, and forest animal. And then we click enter. All of the informations are generated to the ChatGPT. But how can I make it in a storybook? It's so many details. So here you can divide it into 12 parts. Since this comic book or storybook is 12 pages, you can divide it into how many pages. And then if there is a different parts now, you can make an image prompt. This image prompt will be used in creating your design for Canva. So you copy the prompt in ChatGPT and then paste it in Canva AI. And then create an image. Once you click that, you can choose different design. And what size do you want it like? Is it 1 to 1? And then Canva AI will do magic. So you can choose the 4 images. Which of the 4 images suit in your interest or your your imagination? So this one, I choose this one, and you can edit it or download it. And next, you copy again so that the first prompt is had a cheerful little girl with brown hair and pigtails. And then copy the second part, the second prompt, or the second page, which is having tall trees that surrounding the girl. And then just choose enter. And there you go. So the image now has trees, right? And then download it again, or you could edit it again. Now, there is a template. You can choose templates now. So there is a template for storybook. Search for storybook template and then enter. So there are different blank. There is a blank storybook if you want like that. And then upload the images that you created in Canva AI. So all of the images that you used. And now just paste all the prompts. Suppose this one. And then set as image background. And then that would be your cover page. Just put in the add text box. Suppose the title is Lily in the Forest. And you can choose any fonts that you like. Suppose sweet dreams. And make it bigger. There's this size prompt in there. And then choose the effects or make it caps lock. And here is the different templates. You could use background and make it a curve like that. Okay. And just adjust it there. So now you have your cover page, which is the title of the book is Lily in the Forest. And then you can write the author's name, which is you. And then after that, you can add page. So choose again another picture that you have downloaded from Canva AI. And there you go. So suppose you want a forest background. Okay, the orientation is square because your storybook is square. So for the graphics here, there are so many graphics to choose from, photos, videos, and these are safe to use. It's not copyrighted. So Canva is good. Then you can have transparency. Uh, you can edit what you would like. There. So I use a cloud frame for my images. Suppose you have a cloud frame there, and then you could add the image that you would like. For example, the downloaded images from Canva AI there. Okay, now let me see. And put on the text. So in your paragraph text, what is the narration? So go back to your ChatGPT and copy paste the first part and then paste it here and make it bigger. So the first image is Lily was a cheerful girl who lived in a big green forest. She loved nature and always waved to the trees, saying, "Hello, forest." So that's it. There you go. So you can drag and drop all of your images, your fonts here in Canva and just edit it. You could design it however you want. And then you could add page again and another story on page 3 would happen. And then you could just copy and paste here. And there you go. So you could use different frames, blob frames. These are different blob frames that you could choose from. There are different graphics, photos, videos, and here, there. And then add a text box again and copy again the text to your chat GPT. That's the part 2. Okay, and that's that. Until you complete all the 12 pages in a book. It's how it's tricky, but I know it's much faster to create something like this. And it is yours. It's not the AI will only help you in informing all what you have imagined. Right? That's it. And then you can download it or share it using this type of ways to publish. And you can post it to Hazen Flipbooks here and done. And just save it. Once it is uploaded to Hazen, you can share the link to your students so that they can have free ebook. And that is your flipbook. Anyone who had the link can view your story. And that's how amazing it is, right? So how will you publish it? So just click share and then you can copy link or create custom link to download, or you can assign it to your students. You could present it in class or record. You can record yourself reading the book. And how many will can access it? You can only you can access, or anyone with a link with can see. And there is also a public view link that you can share it if you want. And there are more ways to publish. There are public view link, template link. You can copy the clipboard. There is also a QR code, or you can send it to your phone, or you can access your Google Drive to save it as PDF, your OneDrive, your Instagram, your Facebook, YouTube. So there's so many. And the best thing is you can assign it to your students. You can assign via link, or you can assign via view using Hazen. That's it. And now you know how to create storybooks, and you can add different designs. There is an activity for you. You could create, your task is to create a 10-page storybook using Canva. Use any theme. It's up to you. Can be in a math class or science class or anything that you want. You can use Canva AI or any AI platform. The requirements first, you have first the title page, right? Your story pages should be page 2 to 9. And the last page should be the closing or a reflection page for your students or for anyone who will read your story. The submission is PDF or a Google Drive link or a Hazen. So just put in your file name, your last name, your first name, and storybook. Um, yes. Well, thank you. This is the link to my Hazen storybook entitled Carl the Curious Cockroach. So if you want to see that, I will share the link with you. Um, this is one good thing that I did during the summer vacation, and I hope you would like it too. So, educators, the world is changing and our students need to be ready. By using Canva, you aren't just making things pretty. You are showing your students that creativity and technology are within their reach too. So the challenge is this. I want you to sign up for your free education account today. Pick one lesson for next week and replace one chalkboard drawing with one Canva designed, printed visual or digital slide. See how your students' eyes lit. Our superpower isn't magic, it's our ability to adapt. Let's create something amazing together. Thank you for having me.